Greetings, Four Color fans, and here I am in Nighttiger's lair. What a great comic room he has here. I've been here once before, but it is truly a sight to behold. Here's a young Nighttiger Jr. over here. He's going to accompany us to the Geekfest today. Very excited to be here on Sunday, March 5th. And of course, Mike is the one recording here, and he has a little AOK for me, which we'll be seeing here on my channel. I'm gonna give him some stuff. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel below so you can see what I got to him. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing fine. I'm so excited we're gonna be hitting this.
Yeah, we just had a great breakfast. Thank you again for that. Boy, to hit the spot. Gourmet stuff, guys.
I cooked steak and eggs for my friend and my grandson.
Oh, wow. I have a picture. I'll probably put that in here somewhere.
And then the vendor texted me, said, I've got 20 long boxes. Make sure you're here.
Yeah, if I didn't salivate over the food, I salivated over that news. So, okay, I don't want to make this too long because there's going to be probably some footage at the Geekfest. So let me just show you what he got here. First one is Silver Age, Tales of Suspense 71. I do not have this one. Fabulous, fabulous. Kirby cover, of course. Really love that right hook that he's got there on Titanium Man. Great stuff. And actually, Nighttiger asked me if I had this one. I did not, and I want it badly because I believe this is the death of Jonah Hex, in DC Comics here, and it is a DC Special series or DC Special. I forgot which one, but I do collect this title as well. Thank you, Mike. That's great stuff. Ooh, I didn't even see this one. Look at this. This is one of those special editions, tribute editions, that Wizard did back in the 90s, probably for the death of Superman. And I do not have this one, so thank you again, my friend. And look at this, 45th anniversary Detective Comics. Looks like a Gene Colan. It's not, the information is not back here, by the way, but it looks like a Gene Colan cover to me. Really cool.
Well, that's a special issue because it actually has a letter in there from Jerry Siegel.
Oh.
A full page, and he talks about all the experiences and things that were happening before Detective actually got published, leading up to the first publication of Detective
I think I do remember you doing a video on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely going to be reading
so
that.
Anybody finds that in the dollar bin, it's a real special. You want to read that. It is really good.
Definitely. And he knows I love historical stuff like this. So thank you, my brother. And then finally, a couple things that I'm borrowing from him to read. I let him borrow a back issue, and he knows that I love to read about comic history. We share that passion. So here's one that looks like Galatian Monk, and of course a beautiful, beautiful Galatian looking Black Widow there. And here we have, I think, the history of Shazam by C.C. Beck, probably, I'm assuming, but we'll see when I read it. So thank you, my friend. That is a great AOK.
And so you'll notice that we covet the historical magazines, that we don't AOK them, we just trade them.
We trade them, yeah.
And they give them back.
I trade them to him, he trades them back to me. You got it. But of course, anytime he needs or wants to read anything, of course, he's always welcome to borrow stuff of mine. All right, so that's it for now. Hopefully we'll see you in the Geekfest soon, everybody. Be blessed, be kind to each other, be back. Bye. Well, greetings, Four Color fans. This is Metarog, and Monday morning, I'm going to try to put the first part here where I was at Mike's Nighttiger's lair there, so that you see sort of a chronological video of what occurred on Sunday, March 5th. A great day of fellowship and food, and of course, comics and camaraderie. Okay, so like as you saw in the video, after that or before that, we had breakfast. I'm going to see if I can put a picture of the gourmet breakfast that Mike made us. I didn't take, unfortunately, any video at the Geekfest. I thought I had some video, but it didn't come out. I did have a picture there, and I'll put a few pictures interlaced here as this haul goes on. So the first thing I bought there, I was going through the dollar boxes. I'll talk about that in a bit. And then Mike went next door to where we were hunting at Todd's table. And this vendor had a bunch of treasuries. And I saw Mike pull out the Superman versus Spider-Man one. And I was like, oh, you have to buy that. If not, I'm going to buy it, right? Then he called me over. And so I bought 3. He had probably 20 or so. They were $10 each. So I just couldn't resist. I mean, they're such nice shape too, right? Except for this one here, but this one is this is like bigger than a treasury. It has original origin, an original story origin here. It also has, I believe, some kind of story that was never published. It has articles. It has about the Superman serial, how comics are created, all kinds of great stuff in here. Just had to get it. And it has the poster inside as well. Right after this video, I'm going to press this and see if I can make it a little better. It is a bit creased and so forth, and a little, not wavy really, and not dirty, but I did clean it up anyway. Nauman has one of these, and so now I have one as well. It is a gorgeous treasury. I bought 3. I bought that one. I also got this one here, the Superman versus Flash. This is, I believe, all reprints probably of Superman. I think it's Superman 199 and Flash 175, where they did the first 2 races, Superman versus Flash. Also has a few little, like, interesting little tidbits in there as well, but I haven't read through it yet. But again, really great condition. It has a little bit of foxing over here to the left. Sorry about the glare there, but it is really nice condition. I mean, honestly, I don't even have to press this. It's flat as a board. So I'm just going to clean it up a bit, and it'll go up on the wall. And this one I was very happy to find. This is an original story, DC and Marvel crossover. It's so odd to see Superman and Doctor Doom, sort of having it out. Really cool painted cover here. And then in the back you have this, I'm a possible scenario here: Superman and the Hulk, which I did believe they did fight, but much later on, and Wonder Woman and Spider-Man there on the back. There's no stories of these inside, by the way. This is just the back cover. Really cool. Again, for $10, really nice. This one is, there's nothing wrong with this except a little bit of discoloration over here. So I was very happy to find that. Okay, then on to the dollar bin finds that I found over at Todd's table. I'm going to see if I can put a video, a picture of him and Nighttiger and myself in here, so you'll see. Really nice guy. This is the gentleman that we raided his storage trailer back when we went to the Ocala con. I think it was in September of 2022. So he had 20 long boxes, not quite as good as that secret back room stash, but still some nice stuff. This is probably one of the better finds here. Pacific Presents #1 with Dave Stevens. Again, this is a 3rd appearance of Rocketeer, first in it's not his own title because it's Pacific Presents, but he had a really perfect condition, honestly. There's not a thing wrong with it. And #2 as well. This one does have a little bit of foxing on the back, but I didn't have these. And, of course, Dave Stevens, come on. You're going to pick that up every day for $1, right? Let's see what else. Yeah, I picked this up. This is going to an AOK, to a community member. It was on his list. This is Superman Special #3. I think I have already 1 and 2, so I wanted to pick up 3. I believe these were reprints from editions that were sold over in Europe. I could be wrong about that, but I do believe that's what these specials were. And on the back, we have an upgrade for my Superboy and the Legion 256. Now, if you notice the bag here, this is actually a Robert Bell bag. He had several. Oh, they were so tempting to get the Superman comics from the Bronze Age that had their 30 centers. They were all in really nice condition and all had these protective bags. These are from the late 70s, early 80s, and these are in really nice condition. So I'll probably put this bag up a few old comics and put it on my spinner rack, because I remember these from way back when. So anyway, really nice to have one of those. A few more upgrades to my Superboy and Legion 254 and 213. Nothing special. I mean, they're really good reads, but, you know, nothing special other than there were upgrades for my really trashy copies. Spider-Man I didn't have, $3.90, and in the back there's some kind of animation cell. So that was a cool little bonus, right? Again, these were all $1 from Todd's table there. Punchy and the Black Crow. Again, these are much later Charltons, and if you know anything about these, they're tough to find because at this point, 1984, 1985, Charlton was just, you know, barely hanging on. And here's a Midnight Tales, number 7. I know, I do believe this one here I bought at the Bearded Browncoat. So this is not, it was $1, but it's not from Todd's bin. Again, I've already switched out some of these comics and stuff. These were also $1. A couple Commandees I didn't have, 35 and 57. This one is Kirby, but this one is not, but still. So there you go, $1. Really nice shape too, really nice shape. And these were a couple Wonder Woman, Perez Wonder Woman I didn't have, and I believe these were the ones that came in those Walgreens packs. As you see over here, it's missing the date information and all that there. So I think that's so they have a little longer shelf life, and have its 2 and 3. I don't think 1 came out like that, but I still need a 1 regardless. And a couple of Christmas issues, again, for $1 here. Superman number 165. So you'll be seeing these on my Christmas show later this year. And 487. Give those a read. And, of course, those will be on the show. All right, so there was another vendor there that had $2 comics. And the only thing I bought there was this really, really nice condition. Dennis the Menace takes a poke at Poison for $2. That is a really hard to find promo. This was an insert, a supplement in a newspaper, apparently. As you can see there, Field Newspaper Syndicate. 1987. It's, I think, an 8-pager. So it's all newsprint. Tough to find these at any condition, but this is a really nice one. For $2, that was a no-brainer. Again, that was another vendor that was right at the beginning. I'm going to put a picture of the Geekfest, and you're going to see to the right Nighttiger and his grandson, Nighttiger Jr., and that he was right there to the right of them. Then we went to Bearded Browncoat, which is a really nice shop there in Ocala. And we had a 15% coupon that Mike and Nighttiger Jr. picked up at their table there. There were only about 5 or 6 vendors there, and some only had a couple boxes. I only really picked up comics at the 2 vendors, right? The others just didn't really had either overpriced or just not things I was interested in. So this is $1 there, Bearded Browncoat, Weird Mystery Tales. This is a mini promo. Really hard to find this sucker here. And it has this little poster on the back, but it was, again, for $1 minus 15% was at $160 or something. Can't go, you know, I mean, it's 85 cents. Can't go wrong with that, right? No way. So again, some later Charlton that I didn't have that are hard to find. Timmy, the Timid Ghost, number 26. And that's $2, so it came out to $1.60 or so. And these are all 75 centers. Okay, this one came from Todd's table, so that's $1 one. Sorry about the mix-up here. I had to rebag these, and some didn't come in bags. And I just wanted to get the video out here before I pass out on Monday here. It was a long day yesterday. So that's a number 1, but it's probably a reprint probably. 75 center, yeah, tough to find. Really rough shape, but again, I just wanted a copy to have. So, and again, this is from Bearded Browncoat. Kind of an odd name for a comic shop, but c'est la vie. Now, Mike found this one at Bearded Browncoat, and he asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, yeah, for $1 something for a Rip Hunter. It's got a Major League spine roll there, but again, if you're a cleaner and a presser, that's not a big deal. So I'll be working on this one here at some time in the future. Again, really nice Silver Ager 12 center for $1.60 or so. Yeah, yep. all day, any day. Okay, then here's a Nucla Dell Comics. Again, you know, I have a few of these, but I did not have this one. I'm not sure if this is 2, 3, or 4. But, you know, when you're talking about Orca or Orca covers there and underwater, and Nucla is one of the few superheroes that Dell had for $1.60, and not terrible shape, a little bit of wear on the spine. Yeah, absolutely. So that is essentially what I picked up at the con and later on at BeardedBrowncoat. After that, we went to eat at Chipotle. I'll put a picture there of us eating over there. Mike, of course, didn't let me pay for any food at all. You know, he's an incredibly gracious host. And then we went to another BeardedBrowncoat, which was near where his grandson lived, which after we dropped him off, and he picked up some Mylars, and I think he picked up a comic as well. I'm going to put a link to his channel or his video if it comes out before this one. All right, so just a recap of what he gave me there at the Nighttiger Lair. I think this has all been described in the first section. I just read this, Jonah Hex. This is actually where he dies. Spoiler. Very interesting Russ Heath art. Very interesting stories here. Also, really nice stories from Batlash and Scalp Hunter there. Definitely, if you have a chance to pick this up for cheap, I'd do it. I really enjoyed this issue a lot. This beautiful Kirby Tales of Suspense 71, just gorgeous and really nice shape. I did not have this issue, so again, thank you, Mike. Story of Jesus Christ, looks like a mini comic. I haven't read it yet. Looks probably from a ministry, and this I believe this was a serial Justice League mini comic. That detective, which again Mike says that there's in the letters page Jerry Siegel talking about his times there, and then he gave me this back issue, and he let me borrow these two for me to read, and I'll give these back to him. Oh, no, this is mine. This is mine. He let me borrow this one and that. Sorry. He let me borrow this one and this one. Yeah. And that's mine that I had let him borrow, and I have it now back in the Medicaid. All right, so that's it. 13 minutes plus whatever I have to add on to this. It'll probably be at least 15 minutes long. So, nope, more longer than that. So I'll try to wrap this up real quick. Just a great day. Fabulous company with Mike and Nighttiger Jr. We just spent the whole day together, and it's just an experience every time I'm down there. And I can't wait until the next con, probably in September, which I'll definitely be coming down there and hanging out with hopefully the whole Florida crew. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. Again, I will put the links to Nighttiger's channel below, and if his video is ready, I will put that in there as well. All right, everybody. See ya. Hopefully, I'll have some kind of video later this week. Be kind to each other, be blessed, and be back. Bye. Well, a little addendum here. I forgot a crucial part of my visit over to Ocala. Nighttiger actually gave me this box here full of comics to give away as an AOK. So next week, one lucky community member will be receiving this box. I was already thinking about sending him an AOK, so I put a few things in there that I had for him, and probably next week I'll be mailing it out. So you'll find out who it is, I'm sure, when they receive it and make a video or let us know on Instagram or something like that. So stay tuned. And again, I forgot to add this, fatigue and old man memory or lack of, All right, everybody. All the rest of this video came before, was sort of taped haphazardly. So forgive me for this really patchwork video, but c'est la vie. Okay, bye everybody.